Well, we've done it once before. That was when we first got the RV. And that's drive at night. It's 5 o'clock in the morning right now, but it's New Year's Day. So we're hitting the road early because we're still in Key West. And we want to get going before all the partiers wake up and start going home to recover, or get up trying to recover to go to church. So we just decided we're gonna try and be on the overseas highway at least to the 7 Mile Bridge by 7 o'clock. And I'm not even sure if that's doable because I understand it's a little foggy out there, so we're going to be driving slower anyway.
Just pull over somewhere?
You can pull on up here to the, alongside the road
anyway. We've arrived to our next stop, Ortona South. It's an Army Corps of Engineer park. So far, so freaking good.
And we're early, so we're just staging until our site comes available in a little bit here.
Yeah.
So
we're gonna take a walk and see what they
see what it looks like.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I was looking for. But we have a pull-through site, partial hookups, of course, I guess. Never know. So we're just going to walk and maybe to the locks if I can figure that out on here.
Depending on how far it is here.
Yeah. But take a look at the site of the campground.
Oh, we're through here somewhere.
Yeah. We got to turn here and go back that way.
Oh, okay. We're not on the
Watch
side.
out. Come back over here, please. I don't want my baby getting whacked by no car. So I think it's like around that way. No, we can walk back to where to our site. It is down here. It is right here.
Huh?
It's right here. Down this way.
Yeah, our site is.
Yeah. You is that where you want to go?
No.
Okay. Want to walk toward the lock?
Yeah. I mean, the site. You gonna walk on?
Yeah. What is that? It's not a snook. Is that a snook?
They got a black line down.
Oh, yeah. So for a while now, I've been toiling with the idea of getting a portable fire pit, and I, like everyone else, was looking at solo stove. Solo stoves are nice. I have a couple of friends who have solo stoves, and they're great. They are, you know, smokeless if you burn the wood right, and they are portable for all intents and purposes. But for me, solo stove just wasn't cutting it. You know, they have 3 sizes of solo stoves. You know, there's the Ranger that's pretty small, then there's 2 more above that, and even the Ranger is just not conducive to RV travel. I have no room for it. You know, when you're full-time RVing, you want your storage to be stuff that you're going to use, that's going to be useful. And while solo stove is good, it's just not for me. I can't carry it in the RV, and with everything I have in the bed of the truck, I can't put a solo stove back there. I have a generator, I have my sewage stuff, I have the hitch, I have a toolbox, 2 20-pound propane jet bottles, I have 2 5-gallon cans of gasoline, 2 5-gallon cans of diesel, and firewood, because you need firewood if you're going to make a fire. Also, when I'm pulling the RV, I have an RV in the bed of the truck. Excuse me. So I just never pulled the trigger on it. And then people were saying the heat doesn't radiate that well, and then I'm looking on Facebook and people spending money on heat deflectors to make the heat radiate out, and you know, it just started just turning me off as it went along. But then I was looking on Facebook and I saw a company called Renlicon, and they have a collapsible portable fire pit, and I reached out to them and I asked them if I could review one, and they said yes. So there it is. That's how much space it takes. I'm going to take it over to the table over here and get out of the sun, and I'm going to put it together and let you see how quick and easy it goes together. Okay? Give me a second. Okay, so here we have it. This is the Renlicon Collapsible Portable Fire Pit. Let me get everything all evened out here, laid out here, and so I can measure it, because Renlicon says when it's taken apart and set up for storage, it's 3/4 of an inch thick. That's not including the bottom plate. Okay, so it is 3/4 of an inch thick, right on the money. It's not advised when you get it. It's not advised that you store the plate, hang the plate on here. You can, because it has holes where the carabiner can go through, but it's not advised. And the instructions just says don't. The instructions though are so simple. Basically, all it needs to say is put the fire pit together, because putting the pit together is literally that simple. But also in the box you get this rope, nylon rope, nice and thick. You get these 2 carabiners, all right, so they can put through the holes for carrying with the rope, and to make the rope into a handle. All right, so let's go ahead and put this bad boy together. Now, because I'm doing the review on it, I'm going to make sure the writing is in the right direction. So the letters are facing the right direction. But you don't have to. It'll still burn the same. All right? So that's one end, right? This is one side. It goes in the slot, drop it. Other side goes in the slot, drop it in. Other end, put the sides in the slots, drop them. Put these in the slots, drop them. Take the bottom, put it in, drop it. 30 seconds. 30 seconds to put it together, right? So, let's talk about it. Now, it is not advertised as a smokeless fire pit. There's going to be smoke on this just like any other fire pit. Some people prefer and want the smoke along with the crackle of the wood, along with the smell of the smoke, the crackle of the wood, the flicker of the flame. You know, I like that. You know, and you know, every now and then you gotta jump up and move your chair to get away from the smoke. But you know what? To me, that's all part of the campfire thing. You know, so I don't have a problem with that. But it's 10 gauge steel, right? And I saw a question on Facebook about how it is in the rain. I don't know. Couldn't answer. All I can say is if it gets wet, dry it off, if that's a concern, right? But measurements on it, inside, end to end, is 19 3/4 inches, 3/4 of an inch. All right. If you want to go outside, it's 20 inches end to end. But you know, this is 4/8, actually 3/8 of space. That's this and that together is not gonna matter. But that's 19 3/4 of an inch, and then the bottom where the wood will lay, that measures 12 1/4 inches. All right, and then height on the inside, that measures, let me see this here, I can do it better like this. Actually, I can do it like this. It's about 8.5 inches. So it's about, no, I cheated because that lip is there. Let's say, so it's about 6 1/4 inches here from top to bottom inside. From the top, side to side, or end to end, front to back, is 20 inches. All right. That's the fire pit, guys. That is simple. To me, it's simple. It's portable. You know, it's durable. 10 gauge steel. That's pretty durable. You know, durable. So later this evening, I'm gonna let y'all see it burn. Fires. Let you all see some wood burn in it. All right. So we can see what it looks like. Notice, not only does it have nice decorative cuts in the steel, but the cuts are low near the bottom all the way around, so you get air flowing under the wood to keep the burn going. You know, that's pretty good. And you have the slots here that also allows oxygen to get up into it. So I think it's pretty good. I think it's going to be a pretty good fire pit. You know. So later this evening, like I said, I'm going to put some wood in it, and I'm going to make a fire with it. See y'all after dinner. So the steaks are done, and we just did a little salad. You know, our salads consist of cucumbers and
Tomatoes and onions.
pretty much that's it. And then I add a little extra croutons and other stuff to mine. But we're gonna go ahead and have dinner. We had a long drive today. Well, no, we had a long drive yesterday, quick drive today. But it's our second day off of camp hosting, and now we're gonna go ahead and have dinner.
Have some we time. Like that.
Here we go, it's fire time. So, when I go buy firewood, I usually ask them for the scrap pieces that'll be laying on the ground, because it makes good kindling. Alright, I'm just take a bunch of kindling and throw it in here so I can get us started. Actually, I've been pretty anxious to use it, to use the pit. Oh, I gotta get my magic torch. All right, gonna blow some fire in there. Alright, got my kindling going. Let's get some wood in here. Go with some small pieces first. And this 20 inches, well, it ain't bad. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and let those few pieces catch. See how this works out. Of course, the fire pit, it ain't about the pit. Burning wood. It's the fire maker. There's not a bad fire from this collapsible portable fire pit from Renlicon. Alright, we'll make it bigger. Just you know, because that's how I like them. I like them big fires. Me like them big fire. So it's not bad. It does okay burning.
Yeah, it's doing a good job burning it. I mean, it's not, nothing is falling to the ground underneath.
Yeah.
So therefore it's gonna hold the ashes hot, nice and hot in there.
Mm-hmm. And even though it's not like advertised as a smokeless fire pit, you know, there's not a whole lot of smoke coming off of it.
Where's your tubes you use to move the
Oh,
wood around?
the poker and stuff is in the thing there. I'll grab it in a second. But not a bad fire.
Feels good.
from this collapsible, portable fire pit. You want to change
The
sides?
Renlicon.
Yeah, Renlicon.
Is it Ren?
Yeah, Renlicon. Did you want to change seats?
Mm-mm.
With the wind blowing that way?
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
I'll just move back if I need to.
So it's got smoke coming off of it, you know, but it's not I mean, I'm sure that's more smoke than a solo stove.
But still, you know, where there's smoke, there's fire, so it's burning.
And, you know, like I said earlier, you know, solo stove that's why I haven't been, you know, pushing it, because when you think about it, it's just not that conducive to travel.
More so like storage.
Yeah, the storage is a big issue. Where this storage is not an issue.
Yeah, this storage is flat, so.
And I put this between the toolbox and the wall of the bed of the truck. You know, so it's good. All right.
It's good. We've been carrying this firewood around since September.
Yep, we bought it in September. Well, we had some in September. Then when we went back, we bought some more with the intentions of having a fire when we finally leave, and when we get someplace where we can have a fire. And this is that place.
We're finally here.
We are officially off camp post duty. Sit by the fire. I'm gonna put it away for storage, put it together for storage. And to do that, put it down here. I put the small pieces on the inside. Line up these hoses on here. Have all the holes lined up. Here. And then simply put the carabiner through the hole. And when I store it, this piece goes first. And I just store it back here in the corner. So, like I was saying, a strap would be nice to keep everything together here. A bag is not really going to cut it. More like it will cut the bag. But a strap to go around here to keep everything together, keep it from clanging, that would be good. But that's something you can add, or hopefully maybe Renlicon will add it to it. But again, that's my storage spot for it. And that's it. That is the Renlicon Collapsible portable fire pit. And like I said, I'll put a link to their website in the comments in the video. And you all can go visit it and make your decision. Me personally, I like it. Minnie likes it. It's not something that I'll use every time I make a fire if a fire pit is provided at the campsite. But if there's not a fire pit and fires are allowed, or they just have to be off the ground when you make the fire, then that's perfect for me.